Okay, where am I going? There we go. Cloud staff. Nowhere else to go. Pinello, over here, please. Ah, multiple paths. Well, let's go this way, since we're already over here. Ow! Holy cow, she got blasted. Someone attack! If you don't attack this one, it's almost dead. Oof. Barely made it out of that one. And then this, which you can't do anything with. And keep going this way. Alright, we need to steal from that, just in case. Mom bomb. Okay, never mind. Bombshell, there we go. The voice does not respond, but voiceless words chime within your head. For my master's chosen and no other, the way I lay open. What is a voiceless word? How can a word be heard if it has no voice? A voiceless word. Well, this doesn't look like an in-game type of area. In fact, it's not. It's how we got in here. So let's go back. So Waystone 8 is the way back. All the way back. Okay, Waystone 3. Progress. But I want to see what's this way first. Okay, a new barrier. It is Ares. cutscene, okay.
I've never seen this much mist. Are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you.
Is that nethicite?
I wonder.
With that much nethicite in one's grasp.
You could destroy all of Ivalice, if you wished it.
Let's go get some.
Where is everyone?
Fear not, Princess of Dalmasca. We, Ocuria, have chosen you, and you alone. Ashalia Banag and Dalmasca, we see your heart desires power, and power most holy shall we grant. Seek you the Suncrist, slumbering star. In tower on distant shore, it dreams. The mother of all nethicite, the source of its unending power. The Dynast King, his fallow shards, coarse trinkets cut from Suncrist's light.
Such power exists?
In times that are long passed away, we sought to save this Ivalice, and chose Wraithwall, the Dynast King. He took the sword and cut the Christ. 3 shards he took from its gilt grasp, and so became the Dynast King. His words and deeds run through your veins.
That's why I was given it. The Sword of Kings.
The treaty held with kings of old is but a memory, cold and still. With you, we now shall treat anew, to cut a run for history's flow.
Ooh, there it is. This sword.
Now take this sword, this treaty blade.
The treaty
The
blade.
Purian seal, mark of your worth.
It's very pretty.
Cut deep the Christ, and seize your shards. Wield Dynast King's power. Destroy Vanar.
But Vanar? Vanar's an Ecurian. A being like you.
Vanar is a heretic.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. Okay. He's a heretic.
The nethicite is ours to give to chosen bearer, or to none. The heretic trespassed, and set the rose of knowledge in man's hand. With imitations they profane. It is anathema to us. We give you now the stone and task. Administer judgment. Destroy them all.
Judgment? Destroy them all? The Empire?
The hues ever skew, history's weave. With haste, they move through 2 short lives. Driven to there by base desires. Toward waste, and wasting, on they run. Undying, we Ocuria light the path for wayward sons of man. Oft did we pass judgment on them, so that Ivalice might endure. Eternal, we are history's stewards, to set the course and keep it true. The Chosen is our hand, our fist, to let live some and crush the rest. Princess, you have been chosen. Take revenge against those who stole your kingdom. Fulfill your role as savior. Attain to your birthright.
It's a really big sword. It's literally the same height as she is.
Ash. What's with these Acuria? What gives them the right to tell you what to do?
Will you take revenge, as they ask?
We could not see them, but we heard the Ocuria speak. They may be gods, but we are the arbiters of our destiny. Your Highness, I'm against this. The Empire must pay, but destruction...
Does anyone know what happened to Dr. Sid? Wasn't he saying he'd be here?
He should have arrived by now.
And I should have realized by now. He's not coming. He laid out the bait, and we bit. Remember what he said? He wanted Ash to get the stone. He wanted that all along. That's why he flaunted his nethicite, and reeled us in with his stories about Gidovegan, all to bring Ash to the Ocuria.
But wait, if we got a hold of the nethicite, wouldn't that be bad for the Empire?
Maybe he wants to see what happens when foes with nethicite collide. That'd be just like Dr. Sid.
I will search out the Sun Crest.
History is built by our hands. That's his favorite line. He'd never stand by and watch the Ocuria's stones shape things. So, he was talking to Venar all along. He wasn't mad at all then, was he?
You've acquired the treaty blade. Let's check this thing out. Or not yet. Okay, hold on.
And make our amends with Lady Ash. It's the only way to avert war.
It is a war of necessity. Your Lady Ash herself is bent on it. She desires it above all else. She will not rest until her revenge is full wrought.
I fear you misread her intent. She would sooner shun war than embrace it.
You are young, Larsa.
And you presume beyond your ken.
Then let us look closer. Judge Gabranth. I would have you seek after the Lady Ash and judge whether she makes overtures of peace or war. Yours shall be the eyes of the Empire.
And should I spy war, I am to put her to the sword. Is that your wish, Excellency?
It will not come to that, I am sure. I have faith in her, faith in you both. On you, Gabranth, shall I wager all our fortunes?
As you will.
That so sweet a child could be your brother is hard to believe.
Larsa is as he should be.
What's that, Venar? Ah, taken the bait already, have they? Splendid. The Ocuria.
So he's not really
have given
talking
the
to
princess
himself.
her treaty blade.
The gods have chosen their scribe to write history as they deem fit. Yes, and she with fresh nethicite to aid her.
Bah, to hell with the Ocuria and their stones. What good? A power that cannot be harnessed.
Baubles best suited for study, no more.
We conquered 2 kingdoms that you might study these baubles.
Oh, I am grateful for the sacrifice. Without it, manufactured nethicite would have eluded us. An unrivaled weapon, I warrant you. Tell me, Vana, have I not been an apt pupil?
My counsel did but guide your able hand. Through power of man, the stones did you perfect. Yes. So much accomplished in 6 fleeting years. Man's fervor o'er all obstacles prevailing.
Our lives are much too short. You undying might waste long centuries away, but we, I fear, cannot.
Just so. Had we more time, we might have availed ourselves of more prudent measures.
Your greatest work still lies before you. Not lightly will the Ecuria allow you to wrest the reins of history from their grasp, back into the hands of man.
Indeed. What claim does Geren have on history's reins? Seated on throne immortal, rent from time. For your ascendant's vein I offer prayer. May you attain all that which is your due.
Attain it I shall. For too long have my deeds gone unrewarded.
In tower on distant shore dreams the sun crest. Do these words mean aught to you?
Didn't Redis say he was going to follow some other course? Maybe you found out something that can help.
I'd rather stay out of that Sky Pirate's debt, thank you.
What's wrong with Redis? I mean, if you can't trust your own kind, who can you trust?
You're an expert on pirating now, are you?
Hey, we're healed. Stop going so fast. Queasy boy.
Ships in the water. Send fishing dories if need be, I care not. Glossair engines are as good to us as sky to a fish. Leave what boats have foundered. I want souls saved, not driftwood. Our armada ran afoul of bad water near the Ridorana Cataract. All engines stopped a sudden. Becalmed. Trouble with a mist thick as death, it seems. Those seas are yacht. I expected airship trouble, not a fleet foundering midst the waves. Tell me of what happened in Girovegon. From the lay of your eyes, I measure all did not go well. Cid. Was he false, as I feared?
Yes. But we may have caught a glimpse of his true intent. We may now know what it is that Cid searches for.
Yeah, not a great spot. Oh well.
So the day-affected nethicite was only a fragment? And these Ocuria I know not and care to know even less.
If we strike the Suncrest with the Sword of Kings, no new stone may be born. We say the Suncrest is the source of all Nethicite's power. If we might break it, the Dusk Shard would be as a thing lifeless. As for the manufactured Nethicite, who can say?
There is another way. We use the Treaty Blade to cut a new stone from the Crest. Use that to fight the Dusk Shard and the manufactured stones.
Would you like to know the best use of nethicite? Will or nil, I'll tell you. You pick it up and throw it away.
Either way, we have to find the Suncrest first, right? Don't we? Across the sea, and a tower on a distant shore. Redis?
Familiar words, Vaughn. I saw something of the sort written in some documents I chanced upon during my visit to Draklor. The Naldoan Sea, the Ridorana Cataract, and the Pharos Lighthouse. I sent my fleet to fish out the truth behind these words, and caught trouble.
Then proof is ours. This lighthouse on the Naldoan Sea is the tower on the distant shore. The strong mist that becalmed your ships is a grimmer yet clearer sign than any we might hope for. The Suncrest is there.
All well and good, but how do we get there? Those seas are in Yacht, as I recall.
Try putting this one in your ship. 'Tis a skystone made to resist Yacht.
More spoils from the Draklor labs, is it? Why not use it yourself?
That's just the thing. My ship's a Bergerben model. It will not work. But should it fit the Strahl, she'll fly in Yacht. Lady Ash, I would accompany your highness, if you do not object.
I am in your care. But tell me one thing. Why do so much for us?
The Nabudis Deadlands.
Nabudis was your home?
Nay, but a memory forever burned in my heart.
So now we're heading to Nabudis. Ah, it is you. Have you heard? Our ships sent to the Pharos have foundered. Thankfully enough, if it were just as the fishing skulls came home, we sent them out straight away. Ridorana, the Great Pharos, and the Bottomless Cataract. No man of Balfenheim would willingly go there, but oft are we warned as children. But Redis is no man of Balfenheim. There were many against this expedition, but he knew no fear. You make for the Great Pharos? That place is in Jag, you know, so you'll not be able to fly there. Who are these people? Why am I talking to them? There you go. The repairs to the Strahl are complete, Kupo. You can now leave whenever you want from the Aerodome. Kupo, you got a Cyclone that can fly in Jag? I'll put it right in the Strahl then, Kupo. Okay. Ah, that's a good spot of fortune. That new Skystone should ease your journey considerably. Now, you know the way. The Pharos, that tower on the distant shore, stands on the island at the Ridorian Cataract in Jagnaldoa, southeast of here. Take care. Right. And who are you again? Alright, let's go. Guess we can fly anywhere we want to that has an aerodome. This seems to be the case. If that's the case, then that probably means we're getting closer to the end. They're not going to give you the ability to fly anywhere you want to. Without using it, you know, go anywhere you want to without using the teleport stone. Unless it's the end of the game. I don't think we're going to finish it tonight, but should be getting closer. Pretty sweet. How much money do you have to build a freaking castle, for lack of a better word, on a waterfall?
A tower.
Tower.
On distant shore. and about its peak a piercing mist.
And in that mist, the Suncrest waits.
My lady, your words still sound of doubt. Pray you reach your answer ere we the Suncrest.
And? Should I choose revenge, what then?
Then your woe shall be your own.
Vaughn, a word. If something untoward should happen to me, you're taking the straw.
Untoward? What's this about?
I am the leading man. Might need to do something heroic. Don't worry, I'll show you how to fly her.
How you gonna do that if you're dead? Hmm? Alright, let's see. Let's get the party, dude's at level 48. And Bosh, you're slacking. Really don't want Ash in either. There we go. What is a sweep? Oh yeah, you can't control him. Okay, he looks undead. Wow, my MP is gone. As long as Manila has hers. He's not hard, he's just annoying. not hard, just annoying. I love Pinello. Just
Hey, Fran. Something's written on the wall.
Engraved by someone, it seems. It's quite old. Lo, seeker in days unborn, God blade bearer. Know you, this tower challenges the sky. Where the watcher, the ward of the three waits, soul hungry, unsated. He without power, want it not. He with power, trust it not. He with sight, heed it not. Rend illusion, cut the true path. In blood, Wraithwall.
The Dynast King?
Does it startle you? The Dynast King took his sword from the Ocuria. It was here he claimed the Nethicite. He must have known he was not the last the Ocuria would choose. He left this for you. Rend illusion, cut the true path. Words of much mystery, yet his blood runs in your veins. Perhaps it whispers to you the truth.
as much as I like this game, I think I totally get why this game is not as celebrated as other Final Fantasy games, because it's the plot slash characters slash story. Like, I love Fran. I think Ash is cool. Balthier is badass. Pinello, you know, I love Pinello, but all of the Nethicite, and it's hard to be attached to any of the story elements. It's hard to say, oh, this was a cool part of the story, or this was a cool moment in, you know, during the game, or I love seeing this. Like Final Fantasy X, oh, I love fighting Seymour. I like all of the trials of the cloister of trials, doing those things. I love collecting the Aeons and getting Yojimbo and things, stuff like that. It's like a bunch of different moments that you can just love and enjoy, right? This game, not really a whole lot. Not really. It's more just like characters for their existence. Like, I love the fact that Fran exists and her race exists, and I like her character pretty well, but in general she doesn't do a whole lot in the game. But, like, you know, she's the magic person, she translates things, sure, but she's just, there's like no character moment, no great character moment for Fran. There's no great character moment for even Ash, at least so far. Like, I don't remember how this game ends, so maybe there is, but as of right now, it's kind of like whatever, you know.